And hey there, it's me, Mudlink, and welcome back to some more Professor Layton in the Curious Village. So last time, we continued in our search to find Ramon, and we ended up finding him getting kidnapped by somebody, but he's seemingly alive and walking around, so we gotta figure out what the fuck is going on now. For that though, puzzle. Just more of these. No matter how I try, just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. The reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. So you're gonna make a rectangle here. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before cutting them together. Or should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? So, you just do this.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
So now that's right. Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? Oh, Joe, I'm positively tingling with excitement with that puzzle solved. I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. I don't have to see about that. Inspector Chelmy and Madam have retired for the night. Ramona's likely off to the cafe. You have had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw on the street. No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. Well, he may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he happens to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but Saint Mystère, well, it's peculiar, that's all. There's something very peculiar about this whole town. Yes, in most places, no one would stand for this, but we've seen that Saint Mystère is anything but normal. God damn, these fucking cutscenes that randomly show up that I don't remember. I even looked up all the cutscenes in the game. That one wasn't even shown in the fucking video. So what the hell? Yes, don't you worry. Let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector something or other. From Inspector Shelmy. Just kept saying that it was urgent and you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. Yeah, it's right there. I was clicking the wrong spots. I know. Let's see. When Layton and Luke finally tracked down Ramon, they were shocked to see him being kidnapped by an old man. Shortly thereafter, Ramon returned to the mansion with no memory of ever being abducted or stuffed into a sack. What happened to Ramon's memory? Well, that's something we're gonna have to figure out. Yep, morning summons. Today marks our second day in Saint Mystère, and I was secretly hoping I could start the day off properly with a little tea, but no such luck. We've been summoned to Reinhold Manor and must hurry over to meet the inspector before he loses patience. There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit? Your sandwich. Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it neatly fit in the container? So you just gotta use your eyes for this one. This one's plenty easy. You just gotta do a single cut.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right, the puzzle is a snap once you see how the sandwich's protruding edges fit together. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me out figure this out. So Luke's gonna get this nice simple chair. Yeah, we're decently getting there when it comes to the hotel stuff. The inn stuff, sorry. It looks like you fellows are getting used to St. Mister. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can stash in Scarfin. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right, you see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, for good. The rest of these, you two, those puzzles you thought had merely vanished, that you thought had vanished merely moved somewhere else. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough. Should be easy enough to spot. Don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you got the lowdown on puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A and the exit marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning it as few times as possible. With the fewest number of turns he can make while visiting every room. As example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. Now this one's a bit odd. So it makes it look like, oh, you can't go diagonally, but you can. So easy enough to check, it's just 2.
That should do it.
A little bit of a bugger there.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
So if the security guard takes the path like the one shown below, you can visit his patrol. You can finish patrol in all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. But since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume that your solution works the same way, even though that's not the case. Now that's what you'd like to see. It seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No, don't you thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. So the desk there is gonna go to Luke. Luke, come sit to the man now. Oh yeah, it can't go south. Yeah, another one. Just checking all the chimneys, fuck. God damn it. Goddamn dog. Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual, yep. I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there's one ring that, if cut away, would leave the 5 remaining rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. So you can tell the ends are A to F. And from there it's pretty easy to tell which ones you can use. So D is actually just... So D is the answer for this.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Good job. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer is surprisingly easy, isn't it? Oh, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. The thing is, was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I mean I really mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with that big sack coming out of that tower up north. But your dollar's donor says he's the one behind all these disappearances. Wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Pile books. Goes to Luke. Since here's the bookshelf, you can go to the bookcases there. Why, howdy. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, son, you come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. If a cottage is empty, it means that you solved the puzzles that are currently available. On the other hand, if you leave too many puzzles unsolved, they might not all fit in the cottage. If that's the case, you can see the rest of your lost puzzles by tapping on my little broom over there. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So why am I missing picker rats then? Let me see. In my puzzle index... So let me check, see which one I'm missing. Okay, I wasn't missing any, so... The guide I wrote down just messed up something. God damn it. You can't go to town hall, you have to go to the right. What's that on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet is an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, but so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? Lady Violet, oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. His loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I can do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. That's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. No, I already got the hint coin, never mind. There's only one here, one new one here. Hey there, Professor, I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. Yeah, just get straight to the point. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and B? So you just have to keep on drawing and figure out how you can not double back at all. Think like this. Yeah, so I have down.
There we go.
Nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this covers more ground here.
There we we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Alright, so speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? It's never nice out there. Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't phase you, huh? Because of course now you're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Professor, you know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar after all. There you go, we go. Number 11. For the painting scraps. Oh, fucking, why did it go down there? Now you guys gotta figure out which one that one goes to. Pretty sure it just goes, no, it doesn't go there. Hmm. Stop fucking. Hmm. Oh, whatever. We'll figure it out after. I'm trying to fucking get this goddamn. There you go. There's a random hint coin in there. Okay, yeah, I was gonna fucking click there. Goddamn dog. Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. That reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. My boy. There. Weighing cats, yeah. I see this cat and just imagine. It's puzzle number 69 to solve. I'm weighing how much pussy I get. Oh, why did I do that? So there are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weightness. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given the setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? So this one's just all about simple math. So you see 2 black cats and 1 white equals 3 red. And 5 black cats weigh the same as 4 white cats, so... It obviously doesn't weigh the same. And because of how much the red cats weigh, it'll tip to the left.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Excellent. If you replace the red and white cats with black ones, the puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. Thus the scale must tip to the left. Or do it my way. Do you realize how much you need to look at things? It's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it? Okay, thank you. Number 69, nice. There you go, we got everything there. Son of a bitch. So we're almost there. Quite nearly there. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You some butler you are. I'm sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh yes, but of course. Hmm? Oh, Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Shelmy. Why so stummy? You've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. It's just what are you up to? Certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case, however, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, of that you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? Yeah, now we got a few puzzles that we can do here. Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know, there's nothing one woman find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood. The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside of it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. Here. There you go, got another cross there.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
That's right, the puzzle's a cinch once you figure out that the cross needs to be placed diagonally on the board. Sometimes the only thing you really need to solve a puzzle is a little creative thinking. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I've drawn one step closer to the altar. See that wall clock? Gonna go to Layton, because apparently Luke doesn't like. I guess it's because it's old-fashioned. Wonder if it's tea time yet. The inspector had a few sharp words for us when we showed up. Doubtless because we've been conducting an investigation that runs parallel to his own. As much as I'd like to find Simon's killer, there are other matters we should attend to first, namely checking in on Ramon to see what, if anything, he remembers of last night. Now here we have another puzzle, Shelmy. This one's another one that's different in the UK. Mr. Layton, you have some skills at solving puzzles, yes? And once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. A detective who was mere days from cracking an internal smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Ugh. So, currently there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? Now this one's pretty easy. Just rotate your DS.
There we go.
Now this one's completely different in the UK for some reason. I don't understand it. That's right. If you flip the note upside down, you'll notice that the letters resemble letters. The numbers resemble letters, and that those letters spell out, the boss's name. He sells oil. If I can click the accent, sorry. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems that rumors touting your skills were totally unfounded, but don't go getting any ideas. Do the smart thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. Yep, another one of these. Trying to figure something out. That's fine. You're still slowly starting to see what that painting is. Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask of you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself. How old is Mum? The father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh? The father is 44 years old. How old is the mother?" Sounds pretty simple. It's actually similar to the one we've had way earlier in the game. All we have to do is math. The answer is easy. 43.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. The mother is 43 years old. When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. And the next year he turned 3 and she turned 2. When you realize this is the only combination of ages that yield the ratios and mention the problem, everything starts to make sense. What a relief. I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks. So there we go. So yeah, starting to get closer and closer to finishing off all of our little things here, and then we can talk to Gordon again for another puzzle. Oh dear, I'm stumped again. And I just know I'll never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years alone, with only the smell of cats and ribbon candy to keep me company. I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle. So I'm just a little bit tired. I have not been sleeping well. So yeah, you have a single sheet of balsa wood, as shown in the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted line so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces may face different directions, but the pieces may face different directions, but they must not be mirror versions of each other. Go on and get shopping. This one's a decently difficult one to solve, but I'll just solve it right away.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. You got the shape of the pieces. Once you got the shapes of the pieces, it wasn't all that easy to find them within the wood, wasn't it? Oh, happy day. With that puzzle out of the way, I'm confident that no woman will be able to resist me. I'll be bidding my loneliness goodbye before I know it. Let's see about that. A mysterious bottle. Don't ask why Layton's the one who has it. I guess just because it's poisonous and doesn't want Luke to have any. So now you just get the hell out of here. Okay, now I'm on the right track with the picker outs. I guess maybe there's just something I wrote down wrong. Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy and my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. That's so. That's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. So, what's our next move? We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone. Luke. It says Inspector Shelby said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something else tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we suspect. That's the intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that'll bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations, our close friends, can help us point in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. So yeah, the hunt begins. It's finally time to start the search for the Golden Apple. Let's explore Saint Mystère for clues. So we're gonna save our progress now. And that's gonna be it for this episode. So we're about halfway through the game. Things are just getting more and more. Things are just getting more and more mysterious. Things are building up, and soon enough we're gonna start solving things. So next time, the facility in the Curious Village Let's Play, we're gonna be going talking to the butler and figuring out where to go from there. So see you guys then. Take care.